someone that actually does train, you've been training for a fair amount of time, you actually are kind of fit as well. The main reason why you do not have a six-pack yet is simply because you follow trends rather than just sticking to one thing for long enough. You'll be the type of person that jumped on CrossFit when it came out. You're the type of person that jumped on hybrid athlete stuff when it came out. You'll be the type of person that turned on Hyrox when that came out. And you're always the type of person that bounces from thing to thing to thing to thing. Whatever the new thing is, you're doing it. And this is the reason why you're not in shape. Because if you're the type of person, this ADHD fucking mindset person where it's like, new shiny thing, let's go move to this. What you always do is you make a little bit of progress in something and then you change and you start something new. So you're just resetting your progress. Start something new, reset progress. Get a bit more progress in that, start something new, move to the next thing. And you're always like moving from thing to thing to thing, and you're kind of not in shape, you're not really that fit, you're not really good at long distance, you're not really that strong either because you're not really lifting heavy weights, your conditioning's kind of all right, and like you're just sat in this middle ground of just sheer averageness. What I would say to you is get your priorities right first. Like, why do you want to do a certain training modality? What is the actual outcome? And find, you know what, if you are just training to work out and to move your body and for a bit of social, a bit of leisure, do you know what? Fine, this video probably isn't even for you anyway, neither is this channel, because in this channel we specifically speak about how to get you the aesthetic body. That's why we've got the level of results that we do, because that is our mission. My mission is you are here, 20%, 30%, 35% body fat, you want a six-pack, I'm your guy. I've done this over 80 times. My team inside the Gorilla Platoon have done this many times over for our members. We've helped many people get to this level of result because we're here to take you from one specific point to another specific point. That's how we get the results that we do. That's how people get in very good shape, because they set out on one task, stick to one training modality, one meal plan, and stick to that until they get to the result. The only difference between you, who is keen for doing loads of different training, versus them is they just stuck to one thing. It's almost like you'll know a guy that trains at the gym and you'll almost speak to him and feel like he's a bit of an idiot, or at least a little bit below you, but he's got like ridiculously big pecs or something. And you're there studying like where is the best chest exercise and arm path and like how to move this, that and the other. When the reality is, if you just ask him, why is your chest so big? He's like, I've just done bench press for 6 years straight, and now I bench 140 kilos, and this is it. And that's it. And he'll be like, and you'll say to him, but what about the stretch position of this movement? Do you not do? He's like, no. And like, he's just got a good chest because he just stuck to it for long enough, and that's why he's got a good chest. Whether you're trying to be like a gym autist about this and trying to find like the new and improved way to get certain results. And like, is there a time for betting yourself? Of course there is. But it's when you've stacked quality time doing the basics, then you add that on top of it. It's not trying to start with that. It's not trying to be clever about this and trying to start with the new and improved fad or tactic. It got you to look the way you do right now because you followed that. Whereas if you just followed something nice and simple, you'd actually be in very sick shape because you're the type of person that actually will train hard, that actually will be very consistent. I know for a fact going to the gym is not your issue. I know you've been going to the gym for years and years and years, but you don't look the way you do because you change things too often. Your chest hasn't grown because you've not just stuck to flat dumbbell bench press for the longest period of time. I know this because I've been in your exact same situation about 3 years ago, and I'm pressing like 30 kilos in the dumbbell press and then changing my movements again. Now I can press 50, and of course I've got a much bigger chest because I just stuck to that movement for long enough, and you're going to build muscle. The secret when it comes to training is it all works. It all works very well. It's more how you do it and for how long you do it. That's what it comes down to. But most people they'll either change things because they think, I'm not feeling it as much. I can see I'm working and my numbers are increasing, but I'm not feeling it as much. I'm not getting as much DOMs as I once was. And because you're chasing a feeling or you're chasing soreness, you can get soreness just by doing something random. You could go move your fucking dad's house and move boxes. You'll get soreness because it's new and improved weird movements, picking things up in a certain way. If you're always chasing that, you're trying to trick your body to always do new random stuff. You never spend any time developing tangible progress towards the goal. And that's why you're not the shape you're in. Like it's like that when it comes to growing your chest. It's like that when it comes to getting a six-pack. You need to stick to something for long enough. For you, you'd be better, this is the advice I'll give you, you'd be better off telling someone one set goal, and ideally tell it to someone that kind of pisses you off and you think they're an idiot. Tell them that, and they're going to keep you accountable to actually go from A to B. Because the reason you don't look the way you do is because you're probably not accountable to things. You think you know better, but the results that you get clearly don't show that. You need to stick to one thing for long enough, and like you need to tell someone this so they actually stop you in your ADHD brain changing from one thing to another. Like, it's not about casein or whey protein. It's like, did you hit your protein target for the day? Yes, cool. Then at that point, did you divide it up evenly across your meals? Yes, cool. I'd say finish at that point. Don't even worry so much about the like timing of it, of like this, that, and the other, even of the quality of the source. It's more just, did you hit that target? Same for the gym. Like, did you hit all your gym sessions this week? Yes. Did you do all your steps? Did you do all your cardio? Yes. Did you rest as much as you were supposed to? Yes, cool. You do that consistently, week on week on week, you're going to have a six-pack. It is not hard to get a six-pack. I can say this because I've done it multiple times for men across the world from all different backgrounds and genetics. It is not hard. The only reason you will not get there is because your own brain will come up with solutions as to why it needs to change and do other things. Just fucking turn your brain off for this amount of time until you actually get the result for once, and then change. Like, you don't need to do this forever. To get a six-pack, if you're probably the person watching this, like 20% body fat, it can be done in 12 weeks. Then go do your sport, then go do fucking high rocks and just maintain the midsection from that point moving forward. That's all I have for you in this video. The main thing I want to come on and say is, if you keep following tactics, if you keep following this type of protein, this type of workout routine, change to this type of cardio is better than this type of cardio, you'll just fucking lose your hair and you'll just be going from pillar to post and you'll never make any progress. Set one thing for long enough, don't change it. I guarantee you get the result that you're after. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you tomorrow.